I know I smell good, but damn, you want to bite me? Y'all already know I have a lot of fragrances, but if I want to turn heads and leave a lasting impression, these are the ones I'm reaching for every single time. But hold on just a second. If you are new here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, all the things. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, I welcome you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. And if you are truly enjoying the content, please hype up this video, okay? Yeah, so let's get into it. Starting off with a fragrance that feels like a warm hug in a bottle. And might I add, I am so proud to talk about this fragrance because the bloodline hails from my island of Jamaica. It is Satisfy My Soul from the Marleys. It opens up with a sea salt note that adds this airy freshness, but do not think aquatic. This smells like an eerie caramelized vanilla fragrance with a woody undertone. It is also balanced out with that orchid that is in here. So if you like fragrances like Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid, you are going to like this one. And while this fragrance feels intimate and cozy, it is a projector. I was in the Starbucks drive-through one morning, and you know, Starbucks is reeked with coffee. And as I said, I'm in my car in the drive-through. And as the lady was handing me my coffee, I leaned over to take it from her, and she was like, "Oh my God, I can smell you from all the way in here." And honestly, I was flabbergasted because in my mind, this is an intimate fragrance, but no, no, no. This was busting through coffee, okay? So beautiful, very easy. It has an airy gourmand feel to it as well. So if you like those beautiful floral gourmands with hints of woodiness, I feel like this is definitely worth a whiff. Again, this one is Satisfy My Soul from Marley Fragrances. People are often of the notion that you have to wear loud fragrances to get noticed. But I am here to dispel that rumor and let you know that is utter rubbish. This fragrance I pull for when I want to feel like I naturally have my life together. Fresh hair, a glowing skin, beautiful outfit, and just quiet luxury. The fragrance is Etoile Filante from the house of Louis Vuitton. And if I'm ever at that point in my life, whenever that is, and I want just one signature scent, this will be it. This opens up with a bright, sparkling osmanthus. There's a strawberry note in here. There is magnolia, jasmine, and musk. This smells like a fresh, airy shampoo. But whenever I wear this fragrance, it feels like it's oozing from my pores. And as the day progresses and I start to perspire, it brings out the best in this fragrance. It shines so beautifully in the heat because of that effortless freshness that this has. This fragrance is clean and sweet and floral all at the same time, and it just screams quiet luxury. There's just something just so easy and effortless about it. It just makes your aura better. You know, people want to be around you, be in your scent bubble. And every single time I wear this fragrance, it turns head, it lingers, it moves with you, you know, and people just cannot seem to get enough of it. And what I love about it, for a floral, musky fragrance, this lasts so long. I get easily over 12 hours plus with this fragrance. So if you are a floral lover, a fruity floral lover, I would highly, highly recommend that you get your nose on this one. Étoile Filante from the house of Louis Vuitton. When I speak of turning heads, this fragrance is what I talk about. This is probably the strongest berry forward fragrance I have. Loud and proud. And quite frankly, very, very underrated. I don't hear anybody talking about this fragrance. It is La Vie Belle Elixir. If you love a beautiful, boozy, warm, raspberry type of fragrance, this is one you need to get your nose on. It opens up with a burst of raspberry, slightly tart, slightly tangy, but then there's something in here that's a bit boozy. I do believe there's a liqueur note in here. There's violet leaf. But something about this fragrance is just so irresistible. I think there's a cacao note down in the base, so it opens up very juicy, but then it dries down very warm, and addictive. This is such an irresistible fragrance. When I tell you, beast of a performer, this loud. I wore this to work the other day, and my colleague busted in my office and said, "No, man, what is that fragrance?" Like it was on the brink of mashing down the whole place. It smells so beautiful, and one that I would tell you to be a little light-handed with, because this can be very disturbing. But my God, is it beautiful. If you love raspberries, please get your nose on this one. And when I tell you that this is a compliment magnet, please believe me, this is a fruity gourmand fragrance that I feel like will perform beautifully in all seasons. This smells so good. It's the raspberry and the warmth in here for me. But I want to know, if you have this fragrance, please let me know if I'm tripping, because masterpiece compliment magnet fragrance. Again, this one is La Vie Belle Elixir. Moving on to a fragrance that smells like romance in a bottle. It is Montperi Intensement from YSL. This fragrance opens up very juicy, feminine, and addictive with that raspberry and black currant. But the more you smell it, the more vibrance and just femininity spews from it. As it starts to settle, the peony and the rose adds that sophisticated and elegant touch to this fragrance. The magic of this fragrance for me is in the dry down, when you get hints of that vanilla and that patchouli. It is a sweet fragrance, but it has a sophisticated edge that keeps it from smelling too youthful. Oh, this is another fruity fragrance that is very, very loud and will turn heads. Please do not overspray this. I wore this to work a few years ago, and the minute my colleague opened the door, she was like, I knew Shells was here. This fragrance engulfed the entire office. And every client I assisted that day was like, oh my God, you smell amazing. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but this is a berry and patchouli heaven. And patchouli is not a note that is mass appealing, but in here it grounds the fragrance and add that edginess that I really, really, really enjoy. Mm-mm-mm. So, besties, if you want to turn heads, if you want the compliments, get your hands on Mon Paris Intense Mint from YSL. Moving right along to a fragrance that will enter a room before you do. It is Prada Paradox Intense. It has a beautiful balance of sweetness, florals, and warmth. It opens up with a fresh, juicy pear, mixed in with a hint of neroli. Mm-mm-mm. But the base with the vanilla and the amber and the mossiness is where the magic happens. And when I tell you, people will smell you from a mile away. I wore this to go visit someone a few years ago, and I was damn near almost, I can't even tell you how far away I was. And when I got close to the person, they said to me, "Oh my God, I was smelling you from all the way over there." And mind you, this is not a fragrance the person liked. But she said to me, "Oh my God, on you, it smells amazing." She could not believe that this fragrance was so potent. Honestly, she shocked me too. And then I left where she was and I went to a fish fry. And the minute I walked up, the person said to me, "Oh my God, you smell amazing. I need to know what that fragrance is." Compliment magnet. And there is just something about it too that just smells very put together. It's a fragrance that will make you feel very, very confident. On a date night, this is everything. So if you want to boom the place down, ladies, please get your nose on Prada Paradox Intense. And the last fragrance I'm going to talk about is probably one that gave me the wildest reaction, the wildest compliment. Mercy, it is Atomic Rose from Initio. This is a dark, luxurious, expensive smelling rose. Think of dark sensuality. It is a rose with depth. It opens up with a hint of bergamot, and you pick up on a soft spiciness from the pink pepper in here. But the star of the show is that rose. Think of this as Delina's rich auntie or Delina's big sister, the OG Delina. It has a darker energy, a more grown up feel than the original Delina, but a show stopper that is bold and beautiful. I wore this out one night with my husband by my side, and I went to greet somebody I know. And listen to me, the young lady bit at me. Arr! Yeah, wild. I was so taken aback. Like, I was like, "Oh my God, I know I smell good, but damn, you want to bite me?" She said, "Oh my God, you smell so good." I tell you, head turner. To me, it doesn't have much sweetness. The sweetness I am getting is coming from the fruits that are in here, not a vanilla sweetness. But my God, beautiful. I told you I'm a rose lover. Give me the rose them, okay? But oh my God, if you want to shut the place down, turn heads, break necks, please to get your hands on or your nose on Atomic Rose from Initio. Besties, that's a wrap. These fragrances remind me who I am. I will forever wear fragrances that bring out the best in me. So it's your turn. Let me know which fragrance brings out the best in you. Which fragrance you have that shuts down the place, break necks, gives you the most compliments. I want to know. So please sound off down in the comments. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing one, a spectacular one, and I will catch you in another video.